Caleb, you caught a stray there. What's up with that?
Nah, Canelo threw me an alley-oop and I dunked.
I don't want you over there. I don't want to fight.
Caleb, you know I was
I don't want to fight. Sit right here.
Sit right here.
Sit right here, Caleb. Sit right
Caleb,
here.
you think he can bring or match your IQ against Canelo? It looks like it's gonna take a very smart strategy there, but obviously you saw what Canelo said. But overall,
Yeah, no, he's got to have boxing. Like I said before, he's got to have boxing skills that he doesn't have, a chin that he doesn't have, and experience that he doesn't have. So it's either going to be a long night or more likely a real short night.
How offended are you when you hear Edgar Berlanga talk about you as if you're some journeyman, making comments like he's not going to go out the way that you did? How unaware is he about the levels that he's getting ready to step up to?
Yeah, unaware is a good word. That's a real good word. And you know, I'm just watching the press conference and he's focused on me. You know what I'm saying? But he needs to focus on what's in front of him because he's got a full plate in front of him. And yeah, he seems distracted. So, and I think that shows that he hasn't been to this level before. Because, you know, even when me and Canelo had our press conference, you know, he pushed me. And so obviously a natural reaction as a fighter is to come back and, you know, the press conference got chippy, but even then, you know, I'm not focused on other fighters in the crowd. You got to focus on what's in front of you, or, you know, you'll look up and there ain't nothing's in front of you. So it speaks to his experience level.
Canelo kind of came out of the bag on him. They've been relatively friendly, it looked like, going back and forth, but he seemed to get annoyed, especially when your name was brought up. How does that make you feel with Canelo coming to your defense the way he did?
Yeah, you know, I mean, there's still some competitive tension between me and Canelo, I'm sure. At least for me, anybody, if you're at 168, you know, then there's competitive tension for me. I'm a competitive guy. I love sports. I want to win. I want to be great. And but you know, he kind of threw me an alley-oop there, and I, you know, came with the dunk. So that was kind of a cool moment between Canelo and I. He's been really respectful since our fight. Anytime he's seen me, he's made it a point to go out of his way to come over, dap me up, give me a hug, and so, you know, it's cool. But,
actually revisit the moment when you called him the mother effer. He kind of joked with you there about the previous moment.
Yeah. Like, he's like, oh, you know what? I'm like, yo, you know what motherfucker means now, huh? And he was like, yeah, you taught me, but his ass knew at the press conference. He knew from the get-go. He was playing dumb, but it's all good. You know, we shook our hands. We kept it fight related. We had our battle. We shook hands, and you know, it's on to the next. So.
You know, at the end of the day, Berlanga is a big puncher, man. He can't just walk in there either thinking that Berlanga comes with nothing, because he does carry a real big punch.
Yeah, he carries a big punch, but most everybody at 168 carries a big punch. You know, there was a fighter once upon a time who said that I couldn't punch. And that, you know, what are you gonna do? Run me around the ring till I get tired? And you know, he wound up getting his grave dug, and I wound up getting knockout of the year. So everybody at 168 hits hard. So, and you know, I hit hard. Okay, well, we all hit hard. Okay, I got courage. Okay, we all got courage. We're fighters. So we've got to bring something else to the table. And Berlanga spoke to that, saying it takes IQ. But it's just unfortunate for him because he don't really have much of it.
And he talked about IQ, he's talked about chin.
Yeah, and everyone started rolling their eyes.
and I was going to get on that. How far behind, proverbially, do you really think that Berlanga is?
I mean, you know, I couldn't put a number on it, but I don't think he's up to par.
Trevor talked a lot, as you said, on Instagram, on social media. Real quiet, real reserved here. Was that a little bit of a surprise, or were you expecting him to just keep it like that?
I mean, from what he said on social media to now, you know, I felt like there was some stutter in his voice. And, you know, at this level, when you come from the bottom and, you know, you come from a tough place, you learn how to smell that out. You know, you learn how to smell that from people. And he was nervous. And he should be. He should be, because September 14th, I'm going to fuck him up.
What do you do with that victory? Where do you go from that victory?
Back home. No, it's just, it'll be, you know, this should be for the WBA interim title. So that's exciting news. It looks like David Morrell just moved up to 75, who was the WBA regular champ. I'm not sure if there'll be somebody put in his place in the meantime. So I'll probably be elevated to that. And with Canelo being the WBA champ, you know, I think it'd be great if we could give the fans another great fight and run it back. It's not about, you know, money's great. We all need money, but y'all know that that's not at the top of the list for me. For me, it's a legacy. And, you know, if we could run that back, that'd be great. But as of now, you know, I'm just speaking to what you asked me, but I'm focused on what's in front of me. Like, that's why my first answer is going home, because right now I'm just focused on fighting Trevor, getting back to my family, and we'll go from there.